You see, if you always do stuff you love, you'll kind of make it work.
Absolutely.
In a way.
We have I imagine we'll have got a lot of young entrepreneurs watching and listening to this podcast. Is there any advice that you would give them to at the start of their journey?
Very start, I agree.
Stuff that you've learned over your journey that you would give them?
I would definitely say, I guess people delay what they want to do because they panic and they're scared. So I would say, and I didn't do that, but I would definitely have started early if I could. I mean, again, you obviously started incredibly early. So I think, and I guess, certainly I'm pretty unemployable. You're definitely unemployable. So I guess as soon as you have the idea, do it. Because people delay it and they and ah and whatever. And the best time is now, literally. So, and there's no good time to start a business. It doesn't get better the longer you wait. Also, if you do it earlier and younger, you've got more time to recover. If you had an idea and you're 75, it's not the best time to start a business, or if you're 40 and you've got a mortgage and 3 kids, it's not the best time to gamble everything and take a risk. So do it when you're a teenager, early 20s. Just do it as early as possible. Be fearless with it. Even if I think everyone says to you, it's not a good idea or tries to talk you out of it, if you think it's good, do it. Because people will always tell you that something's not a good idea, potentially. I don't know how many people said to you, David.
Yeah,
there must have been loads.
There's always loads, but I think it's also important to know that even if you try it and it doesn't work, you've learnt something from it, right? And just take it to the next level.
Yeah, failure's fine. So don't be scared of failure. The issue with failure is long drawn out failure is a disaster. That's, I would say, it's death by 1,000 cuts. Quick failure is brilliant.
Work out what's gone wrong, fix it, move on.
You're renovating the house. If you're building a wall, and it takes you 3 years to build the wall and it's crap, you knock the wall down, that's pretty bad. If you spend the first 2 hours on a Monday morning and you think, actually, this isn't going to work, do it a better way, fine.
It's a real skill set, isn't it? Working out when something's gone wrong and stopping it. Because people do drag it on, don't they?
But it's easier, quicker. It is easier, quicker, because the problem is then you've heard the expression of throwing good money after bad. You kind of get committed and you see people then thinking, actually, I've spent so long doing this now, I really want it to work. And there's one thing of really wanting it to work and actually, will it actually work? So I definitely say that. I mean, also be yourself, which sounds a bit bonkers, but people always be trying someone else, especially in sort of social media and stuff. And I think that personality gets you a long way, and it's probably the greatest asset you've got. And certainly all the entrepreneurs I know well, the one common, well, in fact, there's lots of common factors, but again, there's always a common factor of sort of personality, definitely.
Yeah. So when
to varying degrees.
Yeah. When you start...
Some more than others.
Like you touch on there, people telling you it's a bad idea. Did you get many people at the start saying grenade was a bad idea?
I mean, even my parents, and they're only looking out for you. My dad's quite negative anyway, but, he'd sort of say, oh, but what if it doesn't work? Yeah. But I'm always like one of these, I'll make it work.
Yeah.
Because there's always, and it is just because they care about you, but there's always people that will say, but, what if? There's
always a what if. There's a what if right now, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
There's always what ifs.
Yeah, of course. I mean, this whole COVID thing, I think it's got, a 99% survival rate, let's say. But, and people think, it's fine, I'll take my chances. If you were boarding a plane and someone said, you've only got a 99% chance of getting there, I don't think you'd get on the plane.
No.
Would you really? Because you'd be like, shit, there's 1% chance this is going to come down. It's all relative to what you're doing at the time, I suppose. But definitely be yourself. And I think, again, there's something about like a cheeky hustler. With Jules and I, that sort of husband and wife team, dare I say, we'd be sort of quite likeable. So we'd go into Tesco's or Holland and Barratt, and their previous meeting might have been with a very corporate, GlaxoSmithKline team or a Coke team or whatever. And then we roll up, we've got a grenade bottle and we're it's like the underdog. It's quite nice being the underdog in a way, and that's why we stand about these big companies launching a lot of these products. It doesn't really scare us. I quite like it because we'll, when we launched the detonator, our budget was like literally 12 quid. We spent like these 2 t-shirts, and then the top selling weight loss product at the time then was Thermobol, and GSK owned it, and their budget was 12 million, but they spent their 12 million on a rear wing of a Formula One car, and we bought 2 T-shirts and went to Body Power, and we talked to consumers, and they didn't. They got on the telly, and it's almost like just chalk and cheese. So, and it's not that was wrong for them. That would never have been right for us. But if we got the money, sometimes having money is a bad thing, because if you got the money, you'll spend it, won't you? But actually, if you don't have it,
and you'll make more
can't
mistakes.
spend it. Yeah, you will.
You will.
If you've got more, you'll waste more.